Radical Muslim in Minnesota goes on TV, says he can legally kill anyone wants if they do this. One Somali Muslim immigrant police successfully shocked the whole country right after he killed an unarmed white woman in cold blood last week. He also claimed that he could kill an American citizen anytime he wants. Although the mainstream media refuses to report this story, everyone deserves to know the truth. Freedom Daily reports, Amy Horowitz is an amazing filmmaker who will go to great lengths to expose the truth that the media won't tell you. Horowitz has received a lot of pushback after exposing the horrifying truth of the no-go zones in Sweden in one of his recent documentary films. Now, Horowitz has hit the streets of Minnesota and what he discovered was telling. In his latest documentary, Horowitz walked the streets in Minnesota asking Somali Muslim migrants about their lives in America. He also asked them if they would return to their home country and if they would prefer to live under Sharia law or American laws. Not everyone who was asked gave the same answer. Some of the people really praised our country for the right to the freedom of speech and religion. Freedom Daily reports, Horowitz, who is known to push the boundaries in his interviews, asked these peaceful Muslims if it was all right to use violence against someone who disparaged or insulted Muhammad. You will be shocked when you hear their answers. Every Muslim supports violence against anyone who jokes about Muhammad. Freedom Daily reports, this is why there needs to be a ban on accepting Muslim migrants, but liberal politicians will continue to push otherwise. For instance, in the state of Minnesota, the number of Somalis that have resettled there have tripled in the last 4 years, and, with Mayor Bestie Hodges at the helm of Minneapolis, that will only continue. Thank God we have President Donald Trump who really loves our country and he's trying to do anything to protect it and its citizens. With his travel ban in effect, many Muslims who support violence and murder will not be able to enter our country. However, that's not permanently, and our country already has many Somali migrants who use our welfare but can harm anyone who speaks against Muhammad. Freedom Daily reports, the American people are onto these Muslim migrants and are not going to allow this to continue much longer. For too long these Muslims have flooded into the country and have been allowed to use our very own laws against us to continue their jihad. That will be over soon. Recently, these Muslims would have gotten away with anything. Thank God Obama is out of the picture now. All of this was happening under his nose and he chose to ignore this problem. Last September, one Muslim migrant went on a stabbing rampage at the St. Cloud Mall and injured 10 people before an officer shot him. Do you still think that the Islam is a religion of peace? It only promotes violence and murder. However, there's a new sheriff in town and he will do anything to put an end to their insanity.